Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. My name is Arsyila Razaq. I am from Senior High School to Pare, and here I'm as the first speaker of the government team. Today's motion is this House would criminalize individuals and organizations who do not recycle. Criminalize is turning someone or an activity into a criminal offense by making it illegal. Recycle is to sort and collect rubbish in order to treat it and produce useful materials that can be used again. So, the individual here is referred to all citizens who have started their education, and the organizations here is referred to all companies or communities that produce goods and produce waste. The government must make an official regulation that can bind society and provide punishment for individuals and organizations who do not comply. Because without clear and binding penalties, individuals and organizations who do not comply with the government regulations to recycle waste will not feel deterred. Individual citizens and organizations in Indonesia tend to ignore the problems of waste management in Indonesia because there are no rules and penalties that can bind them. The punishment imposed by the government are adjusted to the level of waste that being recycled. The level of waste is based on the amount of waste generated, the type of waste, and how urgently the waste must be recycled. For penalties imposed by the government can be in the form of warnings and fines. For household waste or waste that is generated on a small scale can be subject to a punishment in the form of a warning. Then, for waste that is produced on a large scale or waste that must be recycled immediately, it can be subject to penalties in the form of fines. Usually, waste that generated by large companies or communities that can harm the surrounding environment and must be recycled immediately can be subject to large fines. For the example, there is factory waste that is categorized as a type of hazardous waste because this waste contains toxic gas levels. In general, this waste is disposed of in rivers around people's homes, while residents use rivers for doing daily activities such as toilets, bathing, washing, and personally, the gas obtained by the factory waste is consumed by the residents. Therefore, this kind of waste should have large fines because it's harmful for the environment. And for another example, there is household waste that is a type of waste generated by household activities. This waste can be in the form of vegetable residues. It can also be in the form of paper or cardboard. The waste problem in Indonesia is a problem that has existed for a long time, and until now there has not been a solution. Therefore, with the regulations and penalties or punishment that imposed by the government, it can overcome the problems of waste management that occur in Indonesia. In addition, the government is also expected to provide insight to the public on how to recycle waste properly and provide facilities for recycling for all citizens who have started their education. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.